Lizzo and Cardi came out with a new song called Rumors, right? So, of course, if you know Cardi and if you know Lizzo, there's something like uh, they're very flamboyant, right? They're always out there. They're doing something crazy. It is what it is, right? Now, um, Lizzo got a lot of hate um, about that video, especially about her weight. And, just cyberbullying is just, no matter how famous you are, still really affects people, right? So she was on an Instagram live, I believe, and she just broke down, like just broke down. And once again, she's human, right? But she did a recent interview with I think ABC or just one of them Good Morning America things, and this is what she said.
Black women have been in this industry and innovating it forever. It is unfortunate that we are the ones who do suffer from the marginalization the most and the erasure the most. And I feel like if it weren't for the internet, if it weren't for social media, I could have been erased. Do you know what I mean? But I chose to be undeniable, and I chose to be loud, and I chose to be great. And I'm still here.
She is still here, people. Still here. So I got confused by this a little bit because was she saying if it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't be here? So is she also bigging up the same thing that actually bashed her?
down. It could be. Yeah, she could be giving credit to what brought her down as the thing that maybe built strength in her to overcome and survive. I can see that.
So because she went in on in that particular clip, like, minorities always get bashed, we're the first ones, this, that, and the third. And I get that, but this is something that I believe for her isn't gonna go away. Because think about it. If she loses weight, then she'll probably get ridiculed. If she stays that weight, she's probably gonna get ridiculed, right? It's just a never ending thing. But in this day and age, social media did make Lizzo huge because of how people did cheer her on. I think there's more people that cheer Lizzo on than necessarily the negative, but of course negativity speaks louder.
Yeah. You know what's crazy for me? I'm really starting to think that maybe it's the artist's fault. All right, like catch where I'm going with this. Maybe it's your fault for relying so heavily on what the audience is saying that you became dependent upon it. Like you became addicted to their feedback. You became addicted to their praise and their strokes and their right compliments toward you. That now, whenever it is not there, your world ends. Because you got to think about it. Like, why is it someone like Kendrick, who's at the top of his game, and walked away? And I'm sure he had comments. We don't see no more posts on his page right now, but if at some point we were able to go back, I'm sure people were dropping crazy comments at him like, where are you? Why are you not dropping music? Why you got us waiting? Right? But he's someone who was able to put it behind him, at least from what we know. But I think when I look at an example like, this young lady here, and I'm honestly never been familiar with her until you mentioned her. So this is like this is my first time. I have never seen or heard her music before. So educational moment.
Yes, you have.
Maybe I've listened but not connected. So it's like an educational moment for me. But I'm not, what I'm saying is I'm not talking about her as in she's a good or a bad person.
What was Liz? I'm looking it up. What was Lizzo's famous song? No, don't do that. You've heard of You've heard her music.
How long has she been out?
A bit. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Yo, what?
It's crazy.
No. What is it Truth Hurts?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some listeners out there like, yo, there are so many new artists now. It's hard to keep up. And I'm sure you probably, I'm sure I've listened to a song with her on it. Probably even enjoyed it without knowing, but didn't know that it was
Truth
her.
Hurts. Hold on. See, I was gonna go on YouTube and that instant ads. What we're not gonna do is instant ads.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But while you pull that up, I will just say, like, I'm not necessarily talking about the person. I'm just saying to the idea or the characteristic of when we become too dependent upon our audience's feedback. Like, we could even be going to the audience with good intent. It's like, oh, let me get their feedback so I can know what to create or how to do better or know what not to do.
You've never.
Oh, really?
Yes. See?
What? That's crazy.
See, I was like, yeah,
Wow.
you have.
Okay.
Yeah, you have.
I definitely have.
Okay.
Definitely have. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I think part of what she's experienced is maybe an over dependency on the culture, on the audience, and not enough ego.
I see what you did there.
Self-esteem. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
What are your thoughts? What you think?
I just like, and I struggle with this because for the simple fact that you have to be vulnerable, but you have to be strong. But if you're really not that strong, if it really bugs you, do you have to play? Nah, you know what? Well, I'm still here. I'm still strong. I'm still like, I don't know. Like, if it hurts, say it just hurts. Just say it hurts. Like, we don't have to get on and say, you know what? I'm still here. It doesn't, I could deal with it. Maybe you can't. And it's okay. Like real people understand that real people have feelings.
Right.
And you can be affected by it.
Yeah.
Right? You can make it a point to address it, but not try to feel so strong about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying that Lizzo is a weak person. I'm not saying that. What's happening outside?
In the world?
So I don't know if that was a motorcycle or a car or a bad Honda. What happened? But
hopefully not the hurricane. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
Listen,
like, yo, not the hurricane.
No, we're not doing the hurricane. But yeah, I just feel like I think celebrities are always supposed to be, especially females, just like this strong Black woman. I can do it all. And yeah, I was affected, but I'm here and I'm loud and I'm proud and da 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 and all that great stuff. And I'm like, okay, but like when you get back home, are you gonna still say the same thing?
I wonder if the live where she was emotional is before or after this interview that we see here.
It was definitely after. It was definitely after.
Okay.
It was definitely after.
Okay,
like, because this is how you are when you initially get it. Like, yo, boom.
Got this.
I am hurt. I am cries, tears. This is horrible. Why would people say these particular things? And what's bad is that like everybody has a voice. And so when you are on, and it could be a small content, you got to be ready for these trolls. You got to be ready for people who do not like you, because not everybody has the confidence that you have. And so just like how we saw that Meg Thee Stallion situation, they're going to fear you. They're going to make fun of you because they don't understand you. They don't understand how you could weigh so much and be that confident. And just flaunt however you want. And people love you, and you're making millions of dollars, and you have budgets that are out of this world, and people overseas know you because you're what society will say as obese and all that great stuff. Let her live. Like, you can't do it. That's your problem. That's your problem. I don't know. That's just me.